Yo, I'm back with another makeup tutorial. It's 2-day-old makeup and like how to look like you're really tired and gross. Please enjoy. Alright, I got a story. So today was my first day on T technically, which is why I'm making this video. It's like circle of applause, it's happened finally. Crazy, right? Yeah, crazy. Some shit went down. No, it's actually very good. But I am terrified of needles. Blood work was crazy. I think I might have died. But I have an irrational fear of needles. Irrational, I don't know. It does not work for me. Does not work. So I go in and I'm like, all right, you just gotta get it done. Just gotta get her done, right? Mother's words. And I go in. She calls my name. I walk into the waiting room. She must have thought I was like weird, really weird, because I was really nervous. So I'm trying to get everything done, right? So I'm like pulling out the testosterone and I'm like placing it on her desk. I'm like holding it, I was holding it in my hands and I'm like, and I'm just gonna place this here, and I like place it on her desk, right? And she's not even like looking at me. She's like typing and okay, so your first shot. Yeah. And I don't even know. I'm so glad because she was so nice. She was so nice. I'm so thankful. Thank you, Emily. That's her name, Emily. Thank God. That's my one concern, is that if they're not nice, because I'm bad with needles. Irrational fear, bad with needles. I get really panicky and I get really sassy and mean. So she's stepping me through and I can tell that she's trying to go a little slower just to calm me down, and we had to do like the pump blood pressure, right? And so I'm like, I'm just gonna say it might be a little high, I'm just a little stressed. She's like, it's okay, we get that all the time. And I'm like, you don't understand, they've had to do it 3 times in a row right before a needle because it was always too high, because I was always too stressed. Anyway, so moving on, that goes fine, everything's good, whatever. And she's like, okay, so we're gonna do this, I'm gonna get it prepped, and it's gonna go, well, there's a few, like, it'll go in your thigh, because it's the best place, especially if you want to start self-injecting. And I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but alright. And she's like, okay, so there's your thigh, right? You can get it done in your arm, but they don't really like doing that because it can, like, fuck you up. And then there's, like, your butt, and I'm like, alright, okay, I guess I'll go with thigh, because it won't fuck me up, and it's not really awkward. So I'm like, wait a second. Skinny jeans. I'm pulling my pants down in front of a stranger. Never done that before. I am 17 and apparently I haven't lived. So yeah, it was really awkward. Really awkward. But it's alright. It's alright, because she's like, alright, we're gonna do this. And I'm like, we're gonna do this. Film to the... And I'm like texting my friends when she leaves the room. I'm like, please help me, needles are scary and I'm panicking. And they were like, we go with you there in spirit, bro. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you. It didn't really help, but I mean, it helped. I wasn't alright, but I was better than I was. So I mean, that wasn't that bad. And so she comes back, anyway. That's the thing, I'm looking at the needle, I'm like, I'm looking away, and I'm like, I gotta take my pants. Like, I didn't even have to take my pants off. I just had to pull them down, and it wasn't that bad. I wasn't expecting it, so I was like, I got my short sleeves on, I'm ready for anything, and then she's like, alright, pull your pants. I'm like, I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared for this, you're gonna have to give me a little bit. Anyway, needle, I thought it was gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie, I was terrified that it was gonna hurt from what I've heard. I heard that, like, some people, it hurt really bad. I'm not good with needles, as I keep saying. So I was really not okay with the thought that it was gonna be painful or anything, because, like, I haven't gotten a needle in like 4 years or something, and the last needles I got were really painful. Like, I was out, and they always made me sick for whatever reason. I'm like, I'm supposed to be preventing the sickness, and this is bullshit, right? So, she was so nice about it, though. And I'm like, okay, how long is it going to take? And she's like, oh, it's only a few seconds. I'm like, okay, can you make it longer, take longer, and just put it in slower? Because then it doesn't hurt as much, right? Like, I'm fine with, like, if I'm looking away and the needle's in there, like, taking it as long as possible just to make it not hurt. She's like, yep, totally fine, makes sense. So we did it, and I'm glad to say it didn't hurt. Like, of course, like, it's not gonna, as she said, it's not gonna tickle. It's a needle. You're stabbing yourself with a needle. But it did not hurt, and I go once a week, so the initial scary part of it is over. I feel great because I look great. No, but she's, and then it's like this small dribble of blood came out after, and I'm like, I'm looking at it, she's like, I'm so sorry, it's not supposed, it's like, not supposed to bleed. She's like, we must have like a little thing, and I'm like, it's okay. As long as I'm not gushing blood to die, I'm fine. I can deal with blood, I see enough of it. That sounds really ominous and whatever. Anyway, it went well. It went surprisingly well. I go back next week and I'm started. I'm like, I don't know what else to say. I guess I'm just kind of, I don't know, seeing how my voice is, you know. I guess you can see, like, pre-T videos. I'll have some up, considering it'll be, like, when I went out to Toronto last weekend and stuff. 2 hours on tea. I feel good. Maybe it's the energy drink. Did you guys see that? Okay, my dog's currently under the bed. My bird is under a towel. Because I didn't want him to speak, so I put a towel over his cage. I don't usually do that, and I feel bad, but didn't want him chirping really loud, and my dog is under the bed. She's successfully under my bed. I don't know why she does that. I'm sidetracked. If you guys want actual update videos, I can do it, because I'm bored. I'm just trying to figure out, should I do like 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week? Maybe I will, just for the first little bit, because I'm on half a dose, actually. I'm on half the normal dose, because I was like, I don't know, I kind of want to take it slow, and now I'm kind of regretting my decision, so I might try and bump it. But I'm good. I am good. Needles aren't too bad. Of course, I'm going to freak out next time, but not too bad. I go Wednesday 3:30. Fucking blaze it. I guess I can also say that I'm sorry for, like, no videos. It's been really hectic between like filming the video, and then I had my theater group for 2 of the weekends of April. April, right? We're in April. Yeah. 2 of the weekends of April. My 3rd weekend of April, went up to Toronto, and that was fun. So I have videos from that. So I have a makeup video coming, and then videos from the events and stuff. And then this one. So I'm going to get this one up first, because this one's exciting. It's kind of exciting news. I will start updating more often, and if you want to follow any of, like, my low-key progress, I'm probably going to be uploading, like, Vines and Instagram and Twitter. I'm sorry, I'm not used to filming, like, things where I don't really have a purpose to talk about. So, yeah. Goodbye.